Tonight on Southwest Local News. Police on the lookout for an alleged offender who exposed himself to women at Warrnambool's foreshore. Investigations into a theft from a Warrnambool chemist continue as police release CCTV. A former Corangamite Shire councillor elected as leader of the opposition in the upper house. And in sport, Bukar shooter Penny Smith will take her place in the ISSF World Cup next month.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Liam Fitzgerald.
Good evening. Police are investigating reports a man exposed himself to two women on the Warrnambool foreshore on Wednesday, November 12th. It's understood the man exposed himself twice near the surf club and Granny's Grave Beach at around 1 p.m. and then later at 2:20. Police responded and searched for the man, who remains outstanding at this stage. Police have released an image of a man who may be able to assist with inquiries. Anyone who witnessed the incident or has information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000 or Warrnambool Police. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding a theft at a chemist in Warrnambool on October 29th. It's believed the offender attended the rear storage area of the Raglan Parade business at about 1:10 p.m. and stole several items. The same male was seen entering the same store from the front before stealing further items. He was also seen stealing goods from other stores in the area during this time. The offender is described as a Caucasian male around 40 to 50 years of age, wearing glasses, a green Adidas singlet, grey and black camo shorts and grey sneakers. Investigators have released an image of the man who may be able to assist with inquiries, and anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Ben Blaine has been re-elected Mayor of the Warrnambool City Council. This will be Councillor Blaine's third stint at the top job, as he was elected unopposed at a special meeting of Council on Monday evening. There is a new face in the Deputy Mayor seat, however, with Matt Walsh being elected to that role. Walsh is in the midst of his first term as a councillor and was also elected unopposed to the Deputy Mayor position. Upon being elected, Councillor Blaine said he would keep fighting for key projects in the city.
As a council, we will work to make sure that Warrnambool and the Southwest get the funding that we actually deserve. As a council, we'll work with all of our local members and candidates to get the support for the Southwest, because the Southwest needs will not be forgotten. We know how important it is in the Southwest. Looking at some of our key items, roads are in desperate need of major investment, and we're going to keep pushing that. RAD, the Drug and Alcohol Rehab Centre. There's a desperate need in Southwest Victoria. We're the only region that doesn't have one, and we need to see this delivered, however it can be done. Surf Life Saving Club. The building isn't fit for purpose. There's a need for true investment and support to make the dream of this club a reality, and they deserve it for all of the work that they do.
Certainly some important projects. All the best in advocating for the Empower. Warrnambool plans to celebrate its 50th birthday in style. On Friday, at its headquarters in Koroit Street, Empower staff, clients and connected families will mark the occasion. The celebration will include children's entertainment, food and live music. The event will run from between 4 p.m. to 6:30 and the public is welcome to attend. Empower was formed half a century ago to support those with a disability, their families and to assist others in the community who were disadvantaged or underprivileged.
It's an event for the whole community. Doesn't matter if you've never been involved with Empower before. It's free, it's going to be fun, and there's a lot of activities to join in and come and celebrate all that Empower has achieved and the legacy that so many of the founders and people that have been involved for 50 years have provided to not just Warrnambool but to the southwest of Victoria.
A phenomenal achievement. Well done to Empower. A new exhibition has opened at the Warrnambool Art Gallery. Featuring the works of 5 artists, the regional exhibition celebrates the depth and diversity of regional arts. The regional combines 5 solo exhibitions by artists Atlanta Eek, Gus Franklin, Paul McCann, Bronwyn Razim and Peter Tyndall. The regional exhibition, which is curated by Aaron Bradbrook and Mickey Sherbert, runs through to March 15.
It was a bold and an ambitious kind of task we set ourselves to commission 5 artists from around regional Australia to make new work specifically talking about regional Australia. The nuances of regional Australia, the complexities of regional Australia, the economics, the policies, the cultural aspects, the artistic aspects. So it was a complex task, but we trusted all the artists, and what they've been able to deliver is truly extraordinary. So we're so grateful.
Premier Jacinta Allen has announced the state government will introduce early intervention officers into Victorian schools. This will see social workers introduced into 20 targeted schools at a cost of $5.6 million. A study has shown a link between chronic absence from school and violent youth offending. Ms Allen said it was important to intervene early to stop crime before it starts. The Port Fairy Folk Festival is living up to its reputation as an event for world music. The festival has announced its latest acts for 2026, with acts from England, Ireland, the US, Scotland and Spain among those announced. Three-time Grammy-winning US blues performer Fantastic Negrito heads the latest editions. And while the world stage is covered, the festival continues to promote local talent too, with the Southwest act, the Southern Ocean Sea Band, also named on the bill. The leadership spill of the Victorian Liberal Party has lifted one of Southwest's politicians up the pecking order. Member for Western Victoria Bev MacArthur has been named the new leader of the opposition in the upper house. This adds to her roles as Shadow Minister for Local Government and Government Waste. A late starter, Ms MacArthur was elected in 2018 after serving 2 years as a Corangamite Shire councillor. While new Liberal leader Jess Wilson is just 35, Bev is 76 and giving the party a wide age breadth in its leadership circle. A great achievement. A sure sign summer is not far away is the impending opening of public outdoor pools within the Corangamite Shire. The Camperdown, Cobden and Terrain pools will open this Sunday, with Skipton and Timboon to follow the week after. Lismore will be the following week, opening on December 6th. The pools are owned and maintained by council, with the day-to-day operations in opening season looked after by the YMCA. An art workshop is being held at the Warrnambool Neighbourhood Community Centre on Friday. The workshop is a women's event and is part of the See My Voice art project. Works created from the workshop will display an exhibition during the summer. The art workshop is free, with all materials supplied. The Warrnambool Neighbourhood Community Centre is located in Fleetwood Court. And that's all in general news. Local sport is next before we take a look at your midweek 3-day forecast. This is Southwest Local News. Back soon.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group, Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company, but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
We'll use the Barrastock calf rearer pellets until they're weaned. They pick them up very fast and start eating them. Then we'll move on to the heifer developer. The transition between the two is quite seamless. We grow some really good heifers using that range. There's a fit for every phase of the animal, right through the life of the animal from birth to the milking herd. It's a high quality fit, and the Barrastock range, we're fully confident in using it at whatever moment that the animal needs it.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest, and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some sports news from around the region now. Booker shooter Penny Smith is one of the only 3 Australians invited to compete in the World Cup event next month. The final round of the 2025 International Shooting Sport Federation World Cup will be held in Doha, Qatar in the first week of December. Smith will compete in the women's trap, a category she won gold in at the World Cup event in Argentina in April. Letitia Scanlon and Jack Royster will join Smith to make up the trio of Australians competing at the event. Doing good things, Penny. Registrations are now open for the annual Hawley's Run event. The run is held in memory of prominent Warrnambool athlete Clinton Hall, who tragically passed away in 2022. There are 3 and 6 kilometre distance options, with walkers also welcome. The event will take place on November 30th, with registrations to be made at Hawley's Run Facebook page.
Raising money for Clinton, in memory of Clinton Hall, who passed away 3 years. This will be the 4th year of the actual run, because he did one straight after he passed away. So, so the run's still just in memory of Clinton. Yeah.
And he was an active fella himself, so to be able to kind of bring everyone together in something that he loved just as much.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's right. So yeah, money's raised will go to Clinton's children, and also to we've been able to give back to the community as well. So we do it's called Clinton Hall Excellence Awards. So I've been able to give it to 3 or 4 people each year, and the more people we can get to the run, the more I suppose we can. More fundraising we can give back to the community as well, which is good. Yeah.
Well done, Rhodesy, and well done to all of the organisers involved in Hawley's Run. A fantastic local athlete, a great tribute. Southwest Cricket exports are making an impact in the WBBL. Mortlake Lakes Georgia Wareham has been one of the stars of the tournament with both bat and ball. With the bat, Wareham is averaging 41 runs at a strike of 150, while she has since taken 7 wickets at 11:42. Illingworth, who was just 20, has 2 wickets from her 4 appearances. Both players were important in their team's win over the Melbourne Stars on the weekend. Illingworth took the all-important wicket of Meg Lanning, while Wareham trapped Amy Jones in front. A quick-fire 19 from 14 balls from Wareham helped her team to victory with 7 balls to spare. The Renegades have 3 wins from their 4 games, with their next game tomorrow against an unbeaten Hobart Hurricanes. City Diamonds have flexed their muscle in Western District midweek pennant. On Tuesday, the top of the ladder Diamonds defeated top 3 team Koroit by 18 shots. The game was played at Koroit's home green, making the victory even more meritorious. In other games, Warrnambool Gold defeated City Sapphires 70-58, and Timboon were victors over Port Fairy 68-50. And that's all in sport. There was a shower or two around the southwest today, Warrnambool reaching a top of 15. When we return, I'll have the latest weather details.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
The Tyre Factory Warrnambool, more than just tyres. The team at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool have all the leading brands of tyre, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG, plus a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for all your mechanical needs, more than just tyres.
At Lava Street Veterinary Clinic, our team provides gentle, professional care in modern facilities. This November, enjoy a free dental check and 20% off dental procedures. Book today. Stop by 1051 Raglan Parade.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. Across the board, cool starts, mild afternoons and dry conditions, especially on Friday and Saturday. If you're out and about, layer up early. Mornings will be cold and plan for more comfortable afternoons and don't expect any significant rain. Saturday looks like the pick of the days if you're planning outdoor activities. Let's take a look at what the weather has in store for us over the next 3 days. First to Port Fairy, Thursday expect a cool start with a minimum of 9 rising to a top of 15 with light winds from the west-southwest. Friday, overnight lows down to 10 with a daytime high of around 16. Conditions largely dry with light winds. And for Saturday, a slightly warmer day inland, but along the coast, still mild, lows in the low teens, highs pushing into the high teens, very low chance of rain. Up to Mortlake, Thursday early minimums down to 6, then a midday high of close to 15 degrees with rain very low on Thursday. For Friday, overnight temperatures down to 5 degrees with a top of 16 and dry conditions expected. Saturday minimums likely to climb a little throughout the day with highs hitting the high teens, potentially 20 degrees, a good day to be out and about. Across the Camperdown and Colac, Thursday overnight lows around 7, rising to a top of 15 with minimal chance of rain. Friday, colder overnight, down to 4.5 degrees and a daytime top of 16 with clear skies. And for Saturday, the warmest of the 3 days here with a low of 10. Overnight temperatures down to 5, highs reaching 20 in the afternoon, and rain remains very low. Down to Port Campbell, Thursday expect a low of around 5 to 7 degrees overnight, and then a top of 14 to 15 degrees in the afternoon with light to moderate coastal breezes. Friday, down to 6 to 7 degrees early in the morning, and then a top of 17 degrees throughout the day, but a mostly dry and pleasant day. Down to 10, a top of 19 degrees by the afternoon with a very low chance of rain. Back to Warrnambool, Thursday overnight lows down to 8 degrees, then rising to a high of around 15 by the afternoon. There's also a low chance of rain. Friday, a colder start but still dry, down to 8 overnight with a top of 15 degrees. Breezes may pick up later in the day though. Saturday, comfortable daytime conditions with highs possibly near the high teens and overnight temperatures in single digits with a minimal chance of rain. That's all from your Southwest Local News team for tonight, Wednesday, November 19th. Thanks for joining me. Remember, if you missed the bulletin, you can download it from Spotify, watch it back on demand on Facebook, or tune in to 3-Way FM tomorrow morning. Until Friday night, have a great Thursday and good night.